Assalamualaikum. Welcome to TRESemme's first ever Power Table. I am joined with this amazing bunch of individuals, and if you don't know them, you're going to get to know them, and if you've seen our episodes, you already know them. So on my right, we have Shammal, who is a renowned hair and makeup stylist, also CEO of Tony & Guy. Woo! On my left, we have Serena Nasir, a corporate lawyer and a model. We have Zarmeena Faisal, founder of Yoga Bar. She teaches yoga, bar and prenatal. And last but not the least, we have Zarmeena Yusuf, who is a choreographer and a voiceover artist. And me, my name is Ayla Adnan. I'm a content creator, and I'm really happy to be co-hosting this amazing talk with Shammal. So starting off, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been an amazing couple of days shooting these episodes, and I really hope कि हमारी audience को भी ये episodes पसंद आए. So just to get a little into the episodes, how do you guys feel being a part of this and just this entire power table, because it's such a great concept? Anyone wants to take the floor?
I think it's been a really fun experience. We were just discussing this earlier off camera that it's been nice to meet new people, discuss everyone's backgrounds. Like, you learn so much, and not just that, I've actually learned a lot about my hair and the products that we've used. So it's been a great experience for me at least.
Okay.
It's also been like, it's been a really relaxed experience. Like we were talking about this earlier, that we were just kind of like joking around the whole time, but just felt really comfortable. And
Good crowd, guys.
Yeah, it was a good crowd. We had fun, and then Shammal obviously was, passing on tips as he was. He even fixed a little bit of my hair, so I got a little free little cut in the middle. Went out with
Shammal actually gave everyone a lot of hair advice. I even took Shammal on the side. I'm like, Shammal, what do I do with my hair? Please give me some consultations. I think this is the perk of you being in Karachi. And how have you both felt about this experience?
भाई मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आया. मैं वापस घर गया and I told my children, I was like, I just had the best day with the best people. It was a great challenge trying to fit the right products to them and fit the right kind of style as well. Magar, I think in the end बड़ा अच्छा गया, and I'm so glad to have met all of you.
Likewise. I think we're such a different bunch coming from such various professions, but something that truly brought us all together is definitely hair care. And speaking about hair and just different variations, because we're sitting on the table, we do have different hair. You have color treated hair.
We actually do.
Speaking about the episodes that we did, we have, अगर आपको नहीं पता, we have amazing variants. TRESemme के 4 variants हमारे सामने हैं. There's the keratin smooth, there's the color revitalize, there's the botanic, and we also have the protein thickness. These are the variants that were used on these gorgeous ladies. So just going a little bit more into the hair styling and how your hair truly and honestly felt. So starting off with our first episode with Serena, you used the protein thickness range, if I'm not wrong, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was really nice actually, because if you guys watched the episode, and if you haven't, please watch it now.
Watch our episode.
So Shammal washed my hair with this protein thickness shampoo. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. It made my hair feel thicker. It definitely gave a lot more luster, a lot more volume. The styling, I feel like, went really well with the post hair wash, because the hair kind of felt smoother. Usually I have like frizz or strands coming out, and in Karachi, because of the humidity,
who doesn't?
But for some reason, I think it was the hair wash, it was the conditioner that we discussed not to skim out on. I think it was the conditioner or something, but the hairstyle stayed intact. There was no flyaways from the braid. I actually got myself a shampoo later, so.
Oh, that's lovely.
So for me, you guys chose Botanique.
Yeah.
And what I love is that on top of it says nourish. That's the word that they used to describe that. And I feel like that just fit what I do so well, because even when it comes to movement, what I want is movement that feels nourishing for the body. And I'm so glad that you guys chose something that was nourishing for my hair. And
there are no dyes, there are no parabens in
it's
here.
very natural. I think you even commented that it smelled really fresh.
It did. I remember when he was doing the wash, I was like, oh my god, let me get a whiff of the shampoo, because washing your hair should be a luxurious experience. It should not just be like, oh my god, it's hair washed. Taking those 5 to 10 minutes out, and I think we've discussed this a lot, just a simple scalp massage, it's taking time out for yourself, which I feel like we as just working women don't really prioritize. So that's a great tip that I'm taking away from these
So I actually went home and I researched that because Shammal said he gave this whole like MIT ki study with me and stuff like that. And then I read up on it and it said that even if you don't have oil and you would just do it dry also for like 4 or 5 minutes, in the day and in the night, it apparently. So thank you, Shammal, for
Basically,
sharing this with
भरोसा
us.
नहीं किया, ठीक है? And she said, I need to double check that. All right.
And how did your hair feel? Because you have color treated hair, which by the way looks amazing on screen and in person. How do you feel like the shampoo suited you? And
So, Shammal used Keratin Smooth on me, and this
Shammal
is
used
no.
the color revitalize.
Color
revitalized
revitalized.
one because of color, of course, you can see. And so the thing is, I love these light blondes and light colors, but the problem is because of my work, I sweat a lot. And my hair is always flying here and there, so I can't really manage them as such. And then your hair tends to get dry. So something like this worked really well. Why? Because right after our live session, I went out and made a video.
Okay, yeah.
We all
So
saw
my
that
hair
video.
was, it was looking pretty smooth, pretty nice. You know, it wasn't looking jungly. I would like to say that because it happens.
And
My
did it
hair
last?
was
Did the style last
It
after you
lasted
did
till
it?
I washed my hair.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
lovely. Yeah.
That's very
Very
rare
good.
because right now the weather is really bad. It's very humid.
मगर actually, you know, even along with the color, मैंने ये keratin वाला भी try किया है और वो भी आपके बालों के लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा क्योंकि you know, obviously आपके बाल pre-light हुए हुए हैं, cut down हुए हुए हैं, तो इसके लिए जो you lose keratin from here, ठीक है? तो this would be really, really good for people who also cut down their hair, highlights किए हुए हैं, balayage किया हुआ है, तो just to bring back that keratin and collagen back into their hair, ये वाला भी बहुत अच्छा होगा.
And I think this is why Tress calls it their hero variant because the keratin smooth actually will suit all of our hair types. If I'm just,
I've actually used
So Shammal, just going into the personalities of these three talented individuals and the hairstyles you chose for them, just discuss a little bit of their hair types in your journey as a stylist with what you kind of learned from their hair or the techniques you did.
ठीक है, तो obviously starting with her, तो इनके बाल जो थे थोड़े से obviously बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं, but they were a little bit kind of lacking volume और you know
Porous is the kind of I know.
और काफ़ी ज़्यादा porous थे, ठीक है? So because of that we used the
Give it to him.
ये प्रोटीन थिकनेस वाला जो शैम्पू और कंडीशनर है क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली वो हेयर फाइबर को थोड़ा सा प्लग करेगा और एंड गिव अप टू 95% मोर वॉल्यूम, ठीक है? तो विच इज़ व्हाट वी नीडेड एंड जस्ट टू प्रूव कि वो इतना अच्छा द शैम्पू एंड कंडीशनर वर्क सो वेल, मैंने आई यूज्ड अ ब्रीडिंग टेक्निक ऑन द साइड ऑफ हर हेड टू काइंड ऑफ जस्ट शो दैट कितना हेल्दी और मजबूत और यू नो नरिश्ड उसके बाद लग सकते हैं.
Sorry to cut you off, but braiding से I just remember जब हम hair care commercials भी देखते हैं, the biggest hair test of strength is the braid. So जितनी strong आपकी braid, उतनी strong आपके hair. So I think that's a great way to resonate the protein thickness variant with your hair. I think that's a
Mina or Zermina, we used obviously इनकी जो lifestyle है, you know, she teaches yoga, bar, power yoga. मैं खुद 1-2 classes में गया हूँ और
You never came back after that.
and so I see in the kind of, you know, lifestyle that she lives, and you know, it's one of like, it's an organic lifestyle, it's you know, free of, you know, she's very like natural, so we chose the shampoo and conditioner जो उनके साथ मैच करे, ठीक है?
Can I just say you did a lot of that pulling and technique on
वो
my hair
हमने
as well.
टेस्ट तो करना था ना, हमने
फिर
किसी
से हमने
test
टेस्ट
lot
तो
of that
करना.
pulling on
वो
my
देखो
hair.
स्ट्रेस हर चीज की नहीं होती है. तो हमने we put it to the stress test and I think it passed. It looks amazing today and you know, I was so glad that TRESemme makes a shampoo and conditioner for people with this lifestyle. ये बहुत अभी बड़ी मार्केट सेगमेंट हो गई है, ठीक है? तो इफ़ यू आर कॉन्शियस कि आपने खालिस चीज़ें खाते हैं, खालिस चीज़ें अपने सर के ऊपर डालते हैं, तो ये जो है जनाब आपके लिए शैम्पू और
I
कंडीशनर
think
है.
it's so important to know also what you are eating and applying on your face or skin, and also the transparency with how these shampoos, all of them are curated, is something that we as individuals who want to live like a better lifestyle is something that, you know, is a plus point for us.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I think in this range there is actually something for everyone. हर किसी के लिए, हर किसी hair type के लिए this TRESemme shampoo and conditioner range, it's really good because it fulfills everybody's desires and wants. ठीक है? इनके लिए हमने, as I said before, we used the color treated. I was really debating कि क्या मैं keratin use करूँ, क्या मैं color treated use करूँ, ठीक है? I went with the color treated because obviously इनके बाल color treated हैं, okay? And color treated shampoos और conditioners के अंदर हमें कम साबुन चाहिए होता है, यानी कि कम सल्फेट चाहिए होता है, ठीक है? So both of these have less sulfate ताकि वो color को strip ना करें. And obviously the conditioner needs to be a little bit more kind of nutritious, nourishing. So both of these conditioners again are nutritious and nourishing. तो मैंने पुगम करके इन्हीं पानी को करके तो मैंने एंड में ये वाला यूज़ किया, मगर बिल्कुल ये वाला भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं अगर आपका कलर जो है अगर आपके कलर ट्रीटेड बाल भी हैं या आपके बेलियाज या हाईलाइटिंग टेक्निक्स हुई भी हैं.
And what would you do with my hair? Even though we didn't tackle my hair.
I think for you definitely आपके लिए जो है ये again with the botanic, you know, because आपने आपके your hair माशाल्लाह से very healthy, it's very beautiful, बड़ी खूबसूरत है आपके बाल, ठीक है?
And you like the smell.
And I really like this smell.
और the best thing about it is कि आपके बाल natural हैं, ना तो कलर हुए हैं, ना तो कुछ इस तरह का हुआ है.
One thing my mother and Nani were like, you are not going to color your hair, but that's a conversation for another day.
तो आपके लिए ये botanic I think would be the best choice for you to go for, yes.
Lovely.
Shammal, I had a question. How often is it okay to wash your hair?
So it depends on your scalp type. If your hair is very oily, then maybe like every other day, or even every day. But then you should use something with a low sulfate content if you're going to do it every day. Otherwise normal hair you would do every other day, so maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And an extremely dry scalp, maybe even 1 to 2 times a week. मगर ये नहीं है कि आप पानी से ना धो, आप पानी से बिल्कुल धो सकते हैं, मगर आपके जो स्कैल्प है वो अगर ऑयल प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर रहा तो आप शैम्पू से किस चीज़ को उतार रहे हैं, you know?
But what's a way of making your hair last between washes?
So you get a lot of dry shampoos in the market, ठीक है? बहुत ज़्यादा dry shampoos अभी निकल गए, मगर this is a little bit of a hack. अगर आपके पास dry shampoo नहीं हो, ठीक है, आप normal talcum powder लेके, my people are going to kill me for saying this, आप अपने सर पे डालें रात के वक्त और सुबह को उठ के बस उसको झाड़ दें.
Shammal, they're asking कि how does one determine their hair type? Skin type के लिए तो there's just like wash your face and then let it see if you get oily or not. But how does one determine their hair type? And अगर उनको नहीं पता उनका hair type क्या है, what shampoo from the ones on the table would you
recommend? आपका जो hair type होगा, ठीक है, बहुत आपकी skin type के नज़दीक होगा. ठीक है, तो अगर आपका skin for example oily है, तो scalp आपका skin का एक हिस्सा है, ठीक है, तो chances are कि आपका hair भी oily होगा, although ये rule नहीं है, ठीक है, but chances are that your hair will also be oily. अगर आपका skin dry या dehydrated है, although they're two very different things, आपका स्कैल्प भी ड्राई या डिहाइड्रेटेड होगा, यानी कि ऑयल की कमी होगी उसके अंदर, ठीक है, तो इन विच केस यू विल देन यूज ऑयल्स फॉर योर स्कैल्प एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस स्टफ. और
so is there any way, जैसे मैंने अगर अपने बाल वॉश कर लिए and I let them air dry, how do I figure out कि अच्छा ड्राई और limp बाल हैं या dehydrated हैं? Is there any that वो तो एक हेयर पोरोसिटी का टेस्ट होता है.
आपका जो हेल्दी हेयर होगा, ठीक है, जो हेल्दी, इसके अंदर लचक होती है, जिस तरह कोलेजन आपके लचक का मतलब लचक का मीनिंग इलास्टिसिटी, ठीक है, लचक मीन्स इलास्टिसिटी, ठीक है, तो आपके बालों के, तो जब आप अपने बाल को गीले करें, जब आप उसको पुल करेंगे, इट शुड go to 3 times the amount, यानी कि 3 गुना ज़्यादा, और फिर जब आप छोड़ते हैं, it should go back to its original thing.
So
अगर आपके बाल ये नहीं,
go back.
it means कि there's something wrong, you've lost keratin or you've lost the bonds.
My hair doesn't go my snaps nowadays.
नहीं आपके बाल बिल्कुल सही है.
No, I'm telling you it's snapping.
मेरे बालों में बिल्कुल लचक नहीं
आपके
है.
बाल बिल्कुल.
I don't know about mine. I'm like
इनके बाल snap करेगा.
Mine?
He's right.
आपके बाल 50-50 टाइप
No, ask me.
इनके बाल porous हैं, ठीक है?
अच्छा, so,
मगर आप ये शैम्पू से कंडीशनर
What is porous?
We have another question from the audience, and then we're going to go into this amazing tress kit that I know all of us on this table want. So the question is it important to wash hair after a haircut? Even though you get your hair washed?
No. आप ज़्यादा wash क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Yeah.
Already आपके बाल wash हुए थे, तो हम वापस क्यों wash कर रहे हैं?
Achha, so guys, I want to ask a couple of more questions to you. Are there any words of wisdom or any advice you would give to someone who would maybe want to follow your profession, or just to be a strong, independent woman or guy? Because TRESemme is all about empowering individuals.
I think the most important thing I can say, whether it comes to hair care, skin care, or your personal life, is to be comfortable in your own skin.
100%.
And that is something that I think everyone goes through their journey of when they get to that point. But once you get to it, you're not going to go back from there.
Yeah.
Once you know what that feels like, you're not going back.
When you know it's right.
When you know it's
Your
right,
gut
it's right.
knows,
Yeah.
100%.
So I think that would be
That's
my
very
one
important,
thing.
and that's very tricky.
Yes, very tricky.
Yeah.
And piggybacking off that, I feel like confidence is one of the keys to success.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do anything, but do it confidently, you'll do better at it.
Yeah.
You know, and you can only get there if you're comfortable with yourself.
100%.
भाई मैं तो बहुत impressed हूँ, ठीक है? These are all young, beautiful girls who have done so well in their life. Yeah, you know, who've done so
Thank
well,
you,
like
Shammal.
her and you guys, and you know,
Thank you,
just
thank
hearing
you.
all your stories, it's really motivational. You know, I've got a daughter as well. I just wish that she one
Who's
day,
a
you
pro
know.
golfer?
She's amazing.
I come from a family of very strong women. My mother, you know, so
Powerhouse
I really
wife.
respected
Yeah,
powerhouse wife
yeah.
as well. Yeah.
An interesting story is talk to Shammal. Like
Yeah.
this guy has a
And his mom, and his wife.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
I think, you know,
so much
even
to learn.
for me, I come from like a women, just like 3 generations of women in my house. So
Yeah.
one thing that's always been like inherited in my mind is confidence.
Yes.
Do whatever you do it confidently, but give your 100%.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
even give your 99, because you will. It's okay if you fail. That's the
Yeah.
worst that can happen.
Yeah.
Like keep your head up, stride, move on, try something. And जो लोग बोलते हैं कि हम इस फील्ड में कैसे हैं, इस फील्ड में कैसे हैं, हमें डर लगता है. Just it's in your mind. Like उस डर को आप हटा दें and do whatever you want, because you create your lives. Like you create the path you walk on. So
The only thing
Yeah.
is you need to have a good heart, good intention.
good intention.
Intention
100%.
is everything. So keeping a straight, अच्छी नीयत before you step into anything is the
and
key.
don't be discouraged when other
Yeah.
people aren't like that.
Exactly.
Don't compare.
And don't never compare yourself to anybody. And again, what you said, you all three, I'll just, you know,
Yeah.
this is what I feel. Yeah.
Which TRESemme shampoo is best for shiny hair? I don't know if they mean for already shiny hair or
So
to give
if you
shine.
already have shiny hair, अगर आपके बाल already shiny है, ठीक है, तो आपको ज़्यादा चीज़ें की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So I would go with the botanic, ठीक
Okay.
है. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा shiny है, it means कि आपका oil बहुत ज़्यादा produce हो रहा है, ठीक है. So
That's
then
me.
I would go with a general cleansing, which is either the keratin, ठीक
Okay.
है. अगर आपके बाल शाइनी नहीं हैं और आपने शाइनी करने हैं, ठीक है, तो फिर again I will go with the keratin,
Yeah.
ठीक है, because it will recreate, it will go into the bonds and fix them and make the hair shiny again. I hope that
So I'm
answers
getting
the
this
question.
one then.
So I think, guys, let's wrap it up. This was an amazing conversation
Amazing.
with all of you. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you all for joining
Thank
our
you.
amazing power table hosted by TRESemme. And I hope आप लोगों को भी कुछ tips मिले, tricks मिले, shampoos पे, variants पे, lifestyle and personal choices. And if you guys have any questions about any of our fields, I feel like our Instagrams are like the best place to connect with us.
Yeah.
DM
Absolutely.
us. We are very friendly. हम जितने जवाब दे सकते हैं, we'll for sure answer. Thank you so much for having us. And that's it for today. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you. guys for
Thank you.
watching.
Thank you guys for
everybody.
watching.
Thank you. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Take care and Allah Hafiz.